Maybe I'm doing this again. Maybe this is the second time that I've recorded this demo. Maybe. And by maybe, I mean it definitely is. Because I just did it. And then it was like, that angle sucks really bad. I look really dumb. And I'm wearing sweatpants, which I love. And it's a vibe. But I'm like, maybe it's not the vibe. Maybe it's just freaking not, dude. Maybe it's not the vibe. So it's not the vibe. And I was about to start editing it. And I thought about it. And I was like, that sucks. So I'm not going to do that. And I was like, you know what, dude? That's all right. We're going to do it again. I'm going to strike now. Should have done that right at the top, but I didn't. It's Sunday afternoon, dude. I got a lot going on in my brain. It's all good. Hi, how are you? My name's Jake. This is a Teddytones demo of new Tonex and quad cortex captures. Rosie. Sweet, sweet angel Rosie. Let's back up a little bit. Let's talk a second about kind of my absence over the last little bit. Also, I've been losing some weight. Feeling really good in my body right now. Let me adjust this real quick. You know what, dude? There we go. That's a little better. Or adjust it. I'm just adjusting the camera. It's a little better. We got a little more headroom. That means here. You know what I mean? So, change the camera angle. That's fine. We're doing great, dude. Been losing some weight. I've lost a good amount of weight. I moved up a belt buckle or down, whichever way you want to spin that. I was on the second, you know, there's the last hole, right? Then I was on the next hole for forever. And even then it was like, maybe you should go up. Not good. Now I'm kind of on the third. Kind of crazy. So all that to say, the previous video, the angle that I shot in was a really bad angle. Really bad angle. So I decided to just pony up and redo it, man. I'm looking, if you see me looking over here, by the way, I'm looking at kind of my phone. That's kind of like telling me the framing and stuff. So Teddytones took a little break. I'm not going to lie. I basically was holding the pace with Teddytones releases that I was like, between music, all the music stuff that I'm involved in, was just kind of like, man, I really need to slow down and reevaluate. And I'm very thankful that I was kind of like afforded an opportunity to like rest a little bit, you know, and kind of reevaluate. So I took that time and I did do some releases. I haven't released videos of them yet. But I just, man, I was like, I need to kind of rethink how I do this stuff. And I need to rethink like kind of a easier strategy of like, what's a pace that I can hold, right? And also like, how can I continue to pump out products that continually like push my bar and push my standard, where I'm like, how can I top how can I top the last release vibe? So, yeah, I took a lot of time off. I took like 2 months off to kind of just reevaluate and do a ton of research on like great amp tones that I love, and just figure out how I can do that here. And we're back with Rosie, and I'm really excited about this one. So I bought this amp kind of June. By the way, you know we love to freaking yap at the beginning of these videos, dude. I bought this amp around the start of summer, like end of May, June, somewhere in there. I've been sitting on it for a bit. It is a 92, I believe, Vox AC30TB. It's right at the tail end of the Rose Morris era, which has some like interesting opinions, I guess. Like, I would say they're widely regarded as like, this is a freaking monster AC30. And I would agree. There are just some like, when you buy one, it's kind of like, you might want to get it looked at, because they are kind of known to be unreliable, which is irrelevant to y'all. It's more of a risk for me for owning it. But when I bought it from the previous owner, shouts out Tom, I was like, he had like just got it back from Justin at Tone, I think is his name, or his company's name. and was just given a clean bill of health. And even Justin was like, this thing's clean, man. What can happen with these is because the AC30 just gets so freaking hot, where the tubes are mounted on the board, like it can like melt the board, which is not something you want. It's, you know, could cause some problems, but this one's really clean and it's awesome. I love this amp. This to me is like the AC30 sound I have in my head. This is what I think every AC30 should sound like. It's very lively. It's got this, the Brilliant channel is unbelievable. Like the Brilliant channel kind of has this like studio preamp type quality to it that's like so addicting. Like it's like insanely transparent. There's like feels like there's nothing between your guitar and the speaker. It's like perfectly amplified. It's like, that's what it should sound like. And it's so good. And I think these captures do a really good job of that. To be honest with you, like I know I say this, well, I've say similar sentiment, like a decent amount, but like, I don't know if I've ever been more excited about a release. I genuinely think this is the best that Teddytones has ever been. And I got a really good process down right now. Great ear for this stuff and kind of a workflow, and I'm really excited. So anyway, I'm going to demo Tonex and Quad Cortex because I have captures for both. And here's what I'm going to do. Rather than kind of like going through every single instance, I think what I'm going to do is stick to like the main channels. So like channel 1 is, or the one channel is Brilliant and the other is normal. And I think I'm going to stick to the edge captures for both, just to kind of show you a range of what's possible. I do not personally live on that. I really live in the spicy land. I really love how that sounds. And it's like very dynamic and for me and how I kind of play. So like, but just to kind of show you the range, I think this is like a very accessible spot for most people to live in. Also with the caveat that, and I'm going to run through some different guitars, and I think that would be a little more beneficial rather than going, here's clean, and, you know, because there's so many variables. This is a little bit of a rant. There's a lot of freaking variables to this stuff, dude. Like these are Riggio PAFs. Joe Riggio makes these. They're replica PAFs. So what that means is he has a 59 Les Paul, a real one, and makes like basically perfect replications of those pickups and sells them. And I have that set of pickups in this 335 in my gold top back here. And they sound freaking amazing. And the output, like the readings is like 7.9 or 8, I think, somewhere in there. And but they're really bright, so they're kind of pushing certain aspects of the amp more than others. And then if you take like my Emerald Falcon, or whatever you want to call it, the Falcon back here, which I'll demonstrate, the Ray Butts Filtertrons, they're extremely low output pickups, and they're very, like, it's not pushing the amp very hard, but they're still very bright. Then I've got my Strat over here, which I'll demonstrate with Ron Ellis 5060s pickups, very low output pickups, but not harsh Strat pickups. So it's kind of like, you know, trying to find that middle ground of like, you know, demonstrating with different types of guitars, and just kind of giving you a broad picture of like what's possible with these. They will get really dirty and they do get very clean. So just know that. Also, for example, on, I've got like the 2 Bs on the Tonex right now, and that means bright. So 2 is like edge of breakup and B means bright. So D, dark, is going to be perfect for y'all who have like super, super bright pickups or super bright hands. I've targeted like the kind of the perceived, like the bright zone, I guess, is that like 2 to 4K, where it's like this kind of like danger zone kind of vibe that you don't really want a whole lot of, or you don't really want the emphasis there. That's kind of what our ear perceives as like really harsh, so we don't want that. So I targeted that zone and shaped it in a way like that I think will make that still feels really nice, but like it still has like some breath to it, which is cool, but like we'll tame it. And here's what I'll say. I get a lot of questions like, when do I start my pickups? And it's like, if it's way too freaking bright and the amp won't really follow you, then you should probably change your pickups out. That's my advice. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Tonexes first, and on the bright, the edge and bright, and we're starting on the bright channel, or the brilliant channel. Two. Push it, little tilt boost. Alright, let's go with King of Tone. The go. That sounds killer. And I get the question like, is King of Tone worth it? Yeah. A little bit more. Little delay and reverb. The light speed. A little more. That sounds great. Let's swap the guitar out. I'm gonna go Gretsch. Going White Falcon instead of the Emerald. I really feel like you can hear that kind of preampy thing with the Filtertron. It's almost kind of direct. Like if I were to go like... That's crazy. And like pushing, let's go King of Tone, actually. A little bit more. Gorgeous, dude. Gorgeous. By the way, I know it's like a little out of frame. It's a new camera. Don't know if I said that. Insta360 Luna Ultra. It's awesome. It looks beautiful. However, I bought like the wide angle attachment and it's back ordered. Really looking forward to that. Because that's gonna, I mean, you would be able to see all this stuff. Hopefully. But board's right here. I'm just kind of, you know, for the delay and reverb, I'm doing the timeline, the new timeline, the big time, and the Mercury X for some reverb. Very beautiful. I know, like, I probably need to do like a little pedal board situation. I haven't done one in a while. I know y'all like those. So, let's go, just to show the versatility a little bit more. Let's go Strat. All right, it's a Fender Road Worn Ventera 2, and I just upgraded the freaking heck out of it. Thank you to Kevin. Kevin gave this to me. It's very nice. Shouts out Kevin at Fender. Ron Ellis 5060s, Emerson harness, Callahan bridge. I kind of sent it on this one because I was like, I got some, you know, I got a free Strat, so might as well just make it baller. Notice how it's like cleans up. It's so clean. And it was just rocking on the with the 335. Pickup output matters. See, what's cool about this is like, even if you like loaded up the 2s on this channel, it would be like, okay, well that's a little too spanky, a little too bright. Here's what you could do, man. Push the gain up. They adjust really well. Perfect. That fullness came back. What's cool about this is the Emerson harness has a blender pot. So it's master tone, master volume, and then you can blend in the neck. So like at this, when the blends all the way, the bridge and the neck position are the same sound. Go King of Tone. Even then, it's rocking, dude. But notice it's 2 to 4K is kind of like it's a little on that edge. And these are really nice pickups. Cheaper pickups would probably push this into a really uncomfortable territory. That's what the dark is for. And even the normal channel's quite a bit darker than the Brilliant channel. The Brilliant just has this up top sheen, gorgeous, breathy thing to it. And the normal channel is like straight up the middle is what AC30 sounds like, you know? So there's something in here for everyone, for every guitar. And on that note, I'm going to swap over to the normal on the Tonex. So we're going to still stick with the Tonex. By the way, I don't know if I said this. I'm really rocking with Tonex these days, man. There's just something different about them. There's a thump. There's like a feel that I'm addicted to it, dude. So... all right, I'm gonna swap these over, go to the normal channel, edge of breakup. All right, normal channel, edge of breakup, bright. Notice, bridge pickup, all the way open. Whoa. Extremely usable, very versatile, and even when I blend in a little bit of the neck pickup, it's like, awesome. Light speed. Let's go a little more. King of Tone. Let's push it. Come on, dude. That's a Strat, dude. Are you joking me? Huh? Killer. So that's normal channel. Like, normal channel, I mean, between the, like, normal channel, brilliant channel, and the bright and dark for both, dude, you get every, like, it's crazy. Like, even for y'all who like to stay super clean and really compressed, like, it's like, there's something in here for everyone. It's like delay and reverb, even like... There's something in here for everyone. I'm going to switch over. So now I'm going to switch over to Quad Cortex and kind of run you through some of those sounds. We're on Quad Cortex. This is going to be the normal channel, edge of breakup. Gretsch now, obviously. I mean, bro, like, that's... Like, these pickups are, like, decent output. Like, they're a little higher. I'd say they're medium low. They can push the amp pretty hard, but typically, like, I need to gain them up a little bit. But even if you gained these up or went to the 3, dude, money. Delay and reverb. Let's push them. More with the Adam driver. More. Killer, dude. And even like... That's crazy. A quick note about like EQ. I left a little more low end than I typically do in here. There's a ton of low end in Darling Orange, and it sounds really cool with that amp. But like, I try to stay away from. I try to do like a pretty heavy like high pass filter, because some of that sub low stuff you're just not gonna need. And lately, I've just been really loving the way that like a very like mild but like strong presence of like 100 hertz, how that feels in a guitar amp, especially like with delay and reverb when it's like you're really cooking the amp, and like some of those like non-linear moments that are like bring out some of this rumble in the cabinet. It's just such an addicting sound. It's so cool. And I don't feel like it's overpowering. It just feels really good in the hands. Yeah, I just feel like they feel really good. And these captures just across the board feel really wide. So it's like a very strong, like I would say like pretty balanced EQ from what I really like. So I just think, dude, I keep saying this, but there's something in here for everyone, man. Like, I feel really good about these. I love them. All right, I'm going to swap over to the Brilliant channel on the Quad Cortex, and that'll be it. Yeah. Rabbit trailing, I love that thing you do. Number one favorite movie of all time. King of Tone. Tilt. Mid boost in front of that. Thing to note about these is like the clarity is freaking crazy. Like they stay really articulate across the board, even with like that same sound with all the crud on it. Like they roar when you push them, rather than some of the stuff that I was experimenting with, like EQ wise, was kind of like, you know, I wanted this like really cool, like poofy low mid thing, which is cool and feels really good. But like, I've just been experimenting how to get wider and how to get that sound that I just did, where like when you push the amp, like it gets, or push the captures, it gets wide. Like it, I don't know, like it doesn't necessarily target like one frequency spot in the amp. It like the whole thing takes it. And yeah, man, I'm just really excited about that. So that was the Brilliant Channel money. I think that's it, dude. I'm running out of battery because it's, and my camera's overheating right now, which is awesome. But dude, I'm really proud of these. If you're watching this, it's live on the site now, jakefaubertmusic.com/Teddytones. Rosie, Quad Cortex, Tonex. Dude, the Quad Cortex sounds great, but those freaking Tonex ones sound awesome, dude. I just think this is like a perfect AC30 sound. Very freaking great. That sounds awesome. Pairings, let's talk about this. On Quad Cortex, I've been doing this in oldie. It's awesome. Camera died. Classic. Okay. Pairings. I'm in a totally different framing right now, which is awesome. Love that for me. Pairings on Tonex, I've been doing Freedom V2 with this, and it sounds amazing. Oh, freaking amazing, dude. Yeah, really good. And then Quad Cortex, kind of the same, but also with oldie. It's awesome. Brad would also be really cool with it. Because Brad's a bit more like mid-focus. It's got those Alnicos in there, and it's kind of like a little more MIDI. It's very cool pairing. I mean, I feel like you can't kind of go wrong. Staying in the similar like wattage range is kind of how I like pairing amps. This is a bit of a rabbit trail, but I won't get too far down. I promise. But yeah, I am really excited about these. Rosie's live. Go grab it. jakebarbermusic.com. Love that I just had to like restart the camera right at the tail end of this video. That's awesome. Love that. Framing's different. That sucks. That's okay. That's all. Love you. Bye.